Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is your host, Jesse Jeezy, whatever you want to call me. And this is Up Next Podcast. We are back here in Riverside at our favorite studio, thanks to Nick. Nick's out there somewhere. And we have two guests, actually. We have, oh, sorry, didn't click it. Sabrina and Star. Why don't you guys say hi to the audience? Say hello. This is part where you talk. Yeah, so we're trying the angles, the nested cameras. We're here, and we got energy drinks. So hopefully you brought some energy.
Yeah, well, this is gonna do the trick, hopefully.
Yeah. So yeah, let's. Why don't we just kick things off? Tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, born and raised in California, so most of my family's out here, and kind of hopped around a bit. So I grew up in the Glendale area, if you're familiar.
I am.
Yeah.
I've worked everywhere in California,
okay.
so yeah. I mean, tell me about.
Yeah. So
growing up there.
It was interesting. I grew up in Glendale, but I was mostly, I would say, growing up in like Highland Park.
Are you Armenian?
No.
Okay, because there's a huge community of Armenians there. That's why I was like, I don't know. I can't tell anymore.
Yeah.
Like who's who or who's what.
Or they're like mixed. They're like Armenian, half like
Yeah.
Mexican, half Filipino.
Yeah.
Like Armenian Filipino friends. That's why.
Okay.
There you go.
That's awesome.
It is great.
Yeah. No, actually, when I was there, I think especially like during my brother's time, there was a lot of cultural issues, I'd say, with the Mexicans and Armenians. Thankfully, I never really dealt with too much of that. But yeah, I hopped around with my family. We were kind of going up and down. Lived in Riverside County for a little bit, back down, and then I moved out to Boston. So moved back to California for family.
No, I don't hear no accent there.
Oh, no, I was sure not to adopt that. I didn't realize that it was like an actual thing about the Boston accent until I was there. I thought, yeah. I don't know what I thought.
Making it up?
I thought so. I mean, it was, you know, it's an interesting accent.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's who has it? Ben Affleck. He hides it very well.
Yeah.
But I've heard him on interviews. He'll really go all Boston out. So he'll go like really thick on the accent. Matt Damon too. Mm-hmm. Like I've heard his accent kind of come out a few times. I was like, oh, okay. You know, obviously they're both Boston boys.
Yeah.
What was that like, you know, being in Boston?
It's great. Have you ever been?
I have not. I probably just done New York and Philadelphia, but I've never gone to Boston.
I mean, the East Coast is definitely different than the West Coast. Mm-hmm. I think having the Philly and the New York probably is similar, but Boston is a very like young demographic. So many colleges in the area. So it was really cool going to college there.
Yeah? Oh, so that's why you went there.
Yeah.
Oh, for college.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, I didn't know the reason behind it.
Yeah.
How was that like?
Busy. I was there for my undergrad and my graduate.
Cool.
So a lot of,
Did you have the full college experience, or you were just books?
More books. Yeah, I'm not really into like the partying or anything like that.
Yeah. You seem very like, well, not to just categorize you in a certain way, but you seem very a little reserved and timid. So I wouldn't see you as like
going out and getting crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was middle school.
Oh, middle school. Oh, you started young then.
She grew up too fast.
Yeah.
I was over it by that time.
Oh, I get you. Yeah. That's kind of something me and my wife talk about. It's like we were such like crazy party goers in high school that by the time our 20s rolled around, we were like,
We're done with that era.
Yeah, we're done with it. So it's like,
No, I've always been, I don't know, I guess focused. I was there for a reason, and that was just what I was doing.
Okay.
Plus, I enjoyed it. You know, that's not my kind of vibe, I'd say, to be partying. But if you want to go for that experience, I think it's definitely doable, just because of how many colleges are there.
Yeah.
But
so I've heard.
It's very beautiful. I mean, just to visit, walk around. A lot of families, very safe, which is nice.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's interesting. And I know out there they get all the foliage and, you know, autumn kind of the colors. Out here is all, you know, none of that.
Yeah, a little dead.
Like the desert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The browns.
Yeah.
The autumn browns.
Yeah.
Cool. So, I mean, what do you do now? I mean.
Yeah. So now I work from my living room for the most part.
Oh.
No, I do recruitment. So.
Oh, okay. So
mostly-
you're the people that calls me.
Yeah.
I get quite a few of those calls. Like, hey, are you interested? I think they got the hint now because it's been a few years, but I used to get them all the time. So
Yeah.
tell us about that.
We try not to be that spam person. So we mostly focus on the smaller, mid-sized businesses that are looking for talent, trying to act as their partner in a way. So not just placing one person with them, but really forward thinking with them, planning it out and strategizing with them.
Yeah.
And then on the candidate side, because they're more specialized roles, we don't really do like the whole mass, outreach to candidates. We really like to grow with them, learn, what they're after. Ultimately, we want something that's going to work for everybody involved, not necessarily
Absolutely.
just... Yeah, because if you just text people, you're not always going to get the right fit. So you want to know what their candidates, what their values are, what their long-term goals are, and then find the match.
Gotcha. Well, Star, you've been pretty quiet over there.
I was gonna say, what's so... Yeah.
Yeah. No, just chime in, Just go ahead and just share a little bit about you. What's new? What's everything? I don't know.
Life,
yeah.
What is new? What did I do? What am I doing? I'm just full of energy right now. And
I know, same here.
What I was trying
I
to
feel a
do-
little loaded all of a sudden from that Celsius. So I'm like trying to contain it.
Right? That's how I feel. And what I was gonna do was like reach for these,
Grab them.
but then she was talking and I was like, oh no.
No. It's not like we're in a Zoom call. We're like, hey, you got to be all professional.
I know. I was like, I feel like we're at a dinner table and I can't like reach
No,
while
that's
she's
fine.
talking. I'm gonna be like distracting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's new? I don't know. I'm going through a lot of changes right now. A lot of transitions.
Yeah. Life hits you.
It does.
Yeah. Any events coming up? Any social events or any stuff you plan on doing?
You should come to...
Loading.
You should come to the Small Business Expo next month.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's an expo in
where at?
Pasadena, I think is where it's going to be held.
Okay.
Yeah. You might want to check it out as well.
That's what caught my attention. My ears perked
Yes.
up.
I
So
heard small business
Yeah.
and
Yes.
expo. That means that's like an opportunity to network and
Yes.
Sure, yeah.
absolutely.
Totally.
So
Wait,
I want to
send
do
me the
that.
details.
Yeah. If you got a flyer or any information, just send it to us in the
Absolutely.
group chat.
Yep.
So we'd love to kind of network because, I could probably use some more guests. So if you guys are listening,
Right.
yeah, more guests. It's funny, like I feel like that guy that's soliciting. It's like, do you know anybody that wants to come on my show? It's like, like I just want to talk. And right now I'm just Celsius. And I should
coming out.
sponsor them, like, Celsius. My brother-in-law introduced me to these. He's
Okay.
like, yeah, they're much more healthier than Monster and Red Bull. And I was like, okay, I'll try it.
I could
So.
feel it, and I haven't really had much of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I started like setting up, so I was like, oh, let me just crack it open early. But now I'm just,
You're like wired.
yeah.
That's how I feel.
Like, it's probably going to look all weird on TV or something. Like, what's wrong with this guy? Because I know I had one the last time, but I don't know. This time it just really hit me.
Is it the kiwi one? That's...
Oh my gosh.
I think
it
so.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the kiwi one. Well, you got the other
Mango
one.
lemonade.
Yeah, mango lemonade.
It's alright.
Hey, that's pretty good too.
Actually, yes, it is. It's pretty good. My first time trying this one. I usually, like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as far as events, I got a wedding tomorrow, which
Ooh.
nephew is getting married. Shout out to him if you're watching this. I don't even know how long they've been together, so I'm a bad uncle.
Oh,
But no, they've
we
been
go
together
the
for a while.
reception.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited
Sorry.
for that.
I grew up with like going to weddings, and I was always excited for the reception,
Mm.
even if I was like part of it. So
Oh, cool. Have you ever been in a wedding, like
Yeah.
a bridesmaid?
I've been a bridesmaid. I've been a flower girl, but
Nice.
I don't remember the flower girl part. But
Mm.
I've been a bridesmaid twice. And it's just my experience is that it's just like, okay, you have to have the same color, you have to
Mhm.
sit there and like take pictures and all
Yeah.
of that, and then you have to be there on time. Like, you have to have your, like...
Dress rehearsals.
Yeah, you have to do dress rehearsals,
Yeah.
like, and you have to have your hair done and your makeup done.
Yeah.
I grew up, like, pretty tomboy, so for me...
Really?
That was such a drag. Like...
Yeah. That's a lot.
So when was your transition from away from that tomboyish? Like
college.
high school or college?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I think high school, like, I kind of just, like... I told myself, you know what? I'll be more girly in college or something.
Just start training on.
I mean, like, no, it was, I didn't really time it. I think maybe because, like, prom is what got me to, like, be more girly. And, like, yeah, like, I would say, like, senior prom. I don't really, did I go junior? I didn't go junior year. But senior prom, I went to 2 proms. So I got to...
Lucky you.
I got to dress up twice. So I think that, like, after that, I was like, oh, like, that's pretty nice. Yeah. I think, and I had more time. Like, I think high school, I just, like, didn't care because it was, like, I was not a morning person. So, like, trying to be at school at 7 was a drag, so I kind of just, I never thought of makeup or thinking about, like, dressing nicely. I'd be the girl that's, like, hoodie and jeans.
Sweats or whatever, just kind of like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I get you.
Hair up all the time, so.
I never got to go to prom, so that's my one regret when we kind of talk about the whole high school experience or even college experience. I was like, kind of missed out on that, which I was thinking about throwing a party that's kind of that's the theme, you know?
Prom?
That's like a prom
that'd be cool.
theme
That'd be sweet,
party.
Yeah.
We're really into the whole kind of, we're like super into Halloween. So like last year we dressed up as like the Addams Family. The little baby Adam was like my boy. This year it's going to be Batman, Joker, and Robin. So we're going to dress like that.
Oh my god.
But
that's
we're
so cool.
super into just kind of like the whole theme thing. So anything obscure, like, you know, we're like, oh, you know, we'll do that. Like there was this event that actually recently happened in San Bernardino, the Edgar Allan Poe speakeasy. I don't know if you guys caught that or anything.
No. That sounds really cool.
Yeah. They had the actors just kind of monologuing a lot of his stories and really getting into it. So it was pretty cool. Yeah. And then we had our drinks, our little whiskey drinks and mixed drinks. So it was pretty awesome.
I can't do whiskey.
No?
No.
I am a whiskey person, so I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're into whiskey, I feel like you have to be a whiskey person.
Well, it's kind of like my wife, she's into like tequila, and I'm like, I can't do tequila.
Ooh.
Okay.
So that is like, oh my goodness. Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
It's strong, you know, for
Yeah.
me, like, I don't know. It just brings back those bad memories. Like, ugh. That's probably like the first drink I ever got really drunk off, and it burns inside you like, stay away. So, I mean, what else is new, or what else is hobbies?
Hobbies?
Yeah, what are you into
I try to
when you're not working?
Yeah, I try to be outside as much as possible because I'm inside so much for work. So, like hiking, we still need to do the hike.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
My hiking buddy, but we haven't.
Oh.
Yeah, in a long time.
You ever climbed the M Mountain?
Rubidoux?
No, M Mountain, Myrna Valley. There's like a big M.
No, I haven't.
Rubidoux's the easy one. I feel like
Yeah.
that's super like beginner. Like if you're just, and they have 2 trails. They have like the really low impact one that you could kind of take the longer route, or the shorter, steeper route. So it's pretty cool. I mean, Rubidoux, you done it?
I've done that one, but I haven't done the Merino Valley one.
Myrna Valley's cool. It takes about an hour
Oh, okay.
to get to the top. And it's so funny. I remember when I was like in really good shape like 3 years ago, because I got super into like, I want to get in good shape before my 40th. I thought I was being cool, and I invited my buddy who is in shape, and I was like, yeah, man, I got my backpack, I threw in some weights, let's go. And he threw on like some other heavy weights, and he ran off.
Oh.
And I'm over here like, bro, like, and I thought I was in good shape. But yeah, he took off, and I was like, dude, like, yeah, I'll meet you at the top.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, but it's a cool view. I remember I went there the one time because I used to go there all the time, and it was actually like the clouds looked like a lake. You know, like just looked like water. You know, you could see the little hilltops.
Oh,
So it was pretty cool view.
Okay. So definitely worthwhile to try.
Yeah, I would recommend it, and it's pretty easy. I think it doesn't really have any steep areas, so it's very much just a slow, slope up.
Well, now we have our spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hiking wise, I haven't really like explored IE, but
You did San Diego though.
yeah, no, definitely. I think I grew up in San Diego, so
Okay.
I definitely explored almost all of. Well, not I gonna say all of it, but like that was my exploration place.
Yeah.
At the time, I was working in Escondido and I actually told somebody about hiking, and they were throwing out all these mountains out in the area.
Yes.
And I was like,
You're like, where is that? What is that?
like, where? Well, like, I wasn't, I don't know. Like, after work, I just want to go home.
Yeah.
Because it was like an hour drive just to get there. So I'm not going to stick around, hike, and then drive home. I know, so.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, commuting just sucks.
But we do
So-
it for the views. We do it for the views.
But
so-
yeah. I
Oh,
guess.
there,
Well,
yeah.
okay. So San Diego, luckily, like there's also like Torrey Pines. If you guys have heard of it, you guys have the
Ever.
view
Yeah.
of the beach
Mhm.
beach feel, but also like maybe like you're in the canyons as well if you know some of the trails. And
hmm
yeah, kind of got the best of both worlds. Or if you guys have heard of like Potato Chip Rock, which is like it's popular because of everyone wanting to take a picture. It's like allegedly looks like a potato chip.
Oh, really?
But it's
Okay.
like well, the ones with the most like the best views are the ones that are like the longest and hardest to reach. But
Have you guys ever tried climbing the
the reward is worth it.
Hollywood sign?
Yes.
No.
That
have-
one was tough.
Well,
I have friends that live out there. They've done it, and always made me want to go. So
It's okay. You get to the back of the sign and you think it's gonna be a lot more than what it is.
and it's not.
It's not.
It's a little disappointing. Like,
A
Wow.
little bit.
okay.
Yeah, I did it once. I did it with a group of friends, and I was the only one who brought water,
Oh.
and it was very
Very
hot
good.
that day. So
Whoa.
we all shared from that one water bottle. We just waterfalled it, and
There you go.
yeah, it was terrible. Do not recommend that.
Yeah, I would have thought like, hey, I'm going hiking. I'm gonna bring water.
How many miles would you say of that?
Oh,
You remember?
I don't know. I just remember people kept passing us. I felt so terrible about that. Like, even older people were just like...
Oh, really? Yeah, just the old people. Like, on your left.
Yeah.
Any dogs?
There were a few dogs, yeah. It's a decent hike. It's just, there's not a lot of coverage. So
Mm.
you're just fully under the sun.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
No shade, no trees.
Oh, the trees are on the side, so you can't really get their cover.
Mm.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to take a break, there's some shade if you were to just...
If you
Pull
throw
over.
yourself off the
Oh,
trail.
yeah, never mind. Trees, yeah, down below, shade now.
Some convenience, I guess, comes
Yeah.
with a little bit of risk.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So besides hiking, what else are you into?
Swimming. I
Oh,
like to
okay.
swim a lot. Yeah.
Did you ever do that like in school or like on a team?
Yeah. So I did swimming, water polo, synchronized. So.
Mm.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Yeah.
my god. I didn't know that about you.
Oh.
Now you're discovering.
I love watching that.
Well, how about we back up a little? Like, how did you guys
oh, yeah,
meet?
You're right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think we like did the actual intro
Yeah.
and then I don't know. How did I meet you?
Yeah, how did you guys?
My aunt.
Work?
No, my aunt.
No, okay.
Or
well,
just...
From church.
Initially, when I first moved here, I joined like a Bible study, so she was in it. I don't know if you
Okay.
remember. I don't know if you remember me.
Yeah, that's true. We never
We-
talked though.
we didn't
Yeah.
like exchange numbers or anything. So officially, I met her aunt that teaches like a class at church,
Mhm.
and then she kind of like connected us. She like
Oh.
played matchmaker.
Basically.
You know, for
She's
friends.
like, you two be
Well, yeah,
friends.
you guys could be
Basically.
friends. Go do stuff, yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, and
Which is good.
Yeah, since then it's just been like, hey, like you like to go to the gym? Okay, cool. Let's go. Like let's do that. Or
Mhm.
you like to hike? Let's do that.
You know what? I think we kind of talked about this on another occasion, but it was like, why is it so much harder to make friends as you get
Yes.
older?
Yes.
Yes. So,
Sorry, I did say that last week, and that's like it's so hard.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think people are maybe have the walls up and like, okay, what are you really trying to get at? You know, are you trying to sell me something? You're trying to get something, or people are always suspicious. Yeah,
there's always something
hidden agenda.
Like, you're being nice. What do you want?
Yeah, but also I think a lot of people are just very busy.
Yeah.
They have a lot of things going on. I've noticed that too. And even when like my friends that have their families, it's like, well, we have an event going on. You know, it's so and so's birthday. It's always something going on. I got to go take the car to get maintenance. It's always like one thing after another. But you know, that's why we have virtual stuff. You know, you could hang out. You know,
it's not the same though.
It's not.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, because I always throw that out there, like, hey, who wants to do the podcast? I'm all, I could do it virtually. So they're like, yeah, we'll do it virtually. And then sometimes I get that. But nothing beats in person.
No,
for sure. I think that's what the like upcoming generation is like gonna lack or is lacking.
Well, I think the whole COVID thing's really gonna mess people up because that took a lot of people's like social skills to interact in person to just kind of like just do it behind a screen.
Right.
So I always try to teach my nieces and nephews, it's like, you guys need to be able to like talk, you know, it's like someone's not going to be around to talk for you, so you got to defend yourself if someone's trying to like, you know, scam you or bully you in some weird way. You have to verbally, you know, protect yourself
or make friends.
That too. It's a great social skill. So I had a boss that actually, I don't know if at first I kind of took it offensively, but he actually recommended this audiobook called what was it, how to make friends and how to get people to like you, something like that. Weird title. But it had a bunch of little snippets of stories from people that they share, and you know, their experience, and you know, using their integrity to kind of shape who they are, to kind of like get people to, you know, trust you. I guess that was the main point. But yeah, I'm totally just going off topic, off the rail. I'm freestyling here, so
no worries.
You know, throw a life preserver. You know, like you guys could jump in. I can just keep rattling, but you guys could also throw in a topic.
Okay. No, yeah. I mean, I was listening because I was like, wait, hold
what?
On. Maybe I know this, and then it just keeps going. And,
you just kept going.
Hold on, I'm doing the same thing. Sorry.
Or we could just start getting political. We're just like, all right, the Gaza Strip. I don't know. There's so much going on in the world right now. I was like, it's just such a Debbie Downer with everything. I don't know. And then there's aliens happening too. I don't know. Have you guys heard that one too?
There's always something.
There's aliens, UFOs.
The planes are crashing.
Yes.
Or blowing up in the sky.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm really like expressive today. So I need.
No. Keep going.
What's going on with the UFOs?
Does anyone want some?
No, I'm good. Yeah, there's UFOs. There's this big, I don't know, I think they're calling it, it's an asteroid-looking type thing going around, projecting to be around, like going around the sun. But everyone's speculating it's a mothership. That's one. And then there's, yeah, I know. Because I guess it changed trajectory. Can't even talk. Trajectory. So, yeah, I guess that was it. And then there's a bunch of those little UFO lights that just keep popping up that no one could even the government came out and said, like, we don't know what the hell this is.
That's not us.
Yeah, exactly that. They're like, we don't know what it is.
It's not SpaceX.
Yeah, so it's not Space Force or anything like that. But it's crazy. I don't know. Yeah, maybe time travelers. Who knows?
Okay, I believe in that.
You know?
Yes.
It's crazy too because there's another. I went down the rabbit hole.
Let's do it.
Okay, so there was a movie called Snake Eyes, and in that movie Snake Eyes, a politician is killed, shot in the neck, named Charles Kirkland, and it happened on September 10th.
Oh my gosh.
And there's all these weird other connections with
like other dimensions.
No, just the coincidence of it all that happened with that kid that died, Charlie Kirk. So it's all those things that just, there's a lot of similarities and coincidences. But yeah, just kind of super weird.
Well, what happens next, Jesse? I need to know.
Wait, how does it end?
Well, it was a huge conspiracy. His friend ended up being the bad guy. He set it all up, yeah. But it's a great Nicolas Cage movie.
Okay.
He is at peak Nicolas Cage, like, if you think I'm energetic.
I hear 50-50. Like, do you guys like him as an actor? Or, like, I also hear that he's a horrible actor. But
No, he's a great actor. I mean, just watch Leaving Las Vegas, which he won his Oscar for, and that will be like, holy shit. This guy was like... Because he plays a drunk, and he just plays it really well. But it's also one of those kind of, like, Debbie Downer movies where, it just doesn't have a happy ending. He had this great line in there that always kind of made me like, wow, that is pretty sad. But his life is all like, I'm not even going to try to repeat the line, but it was just, his line was just kind of like in the direction where his life is heading. And it was just spiraling out. And he knew, like, I'm going to kill myself. You can be a part of it, or you cannot be a part of it. And he just makes friends with the hooker. So that's kind of the story.
Yeah.
But great movie. I'm a movie nerd, so
Okay.
I know all kinds of movies. Yeah, I'm kind of like that.
Take recommendations.
Cool.
Have
Well,
you-
that's one.
Have you seen the latest? Is it the latest one he's done? I forgot the name of it. Some people really liked it. Some people were not enjoying it. It was something about like dreams, I think. Do you know?
Dreams. Does ring a bell. And it's a Nick Cage movie?
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage movie.
Yeah. You could be your researcher.
I know, huh?
What kind of movies do you go for?
2023?
I think so.
Dream Scenario?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I heard of it. Yeah, it's kind of
Like an
remember.
indie.
Like, is it where everyone sees him in the dream?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I saw you in my dream. Yeah, okay. I remember that. No, I did not see it. But it sounds like a pretty cool concept. That'd be weird. Like, just some random stranger. Everyone dreams about him, Do you ever have a reoccurring dream?
I did as a kid. Yeah.
What was it?
A nightmare. It wasn't
I
a
think
great
we
dream.
all have a reoccurring nightmare.
Yeah. It was
Mine's
fun.
always falling.
Oh, those are the worst.
Ooh.
When you wake up, and
like
you're
free falling.
You're
You're
like
like,
falling? Are you falling from the
Yeah,
sky?
yeah,
Are you
from the
falling
sky.
From a building? Is it always the sky?
it's always the sky, and it's always just me falling, and I always kind of jerk myself awake. And that's probably why I probably jerk a lot in bed.
Yeah.
According to my wife, I'm always like this. And I'm like, maybe it's just happening, and I just learned to just like, fuck it, just stay asleep.
Oh.
So, yeah. I don't think that Inception wake up will work on me.
Inception.
Yeah. Where they try to like fall and wake up. Yeah.
Have you ever been able to lucid dream where you like have control?
No. That's always something. Was always pretty cool. Someone told me that, like, I don't know who did it, but what was pretty weird that happened to me once? What do you call it? There's a name for it. I just can't think of it.
Describe it, maybe.
Sleep paralysis.
Oh.
That's what it
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
You know somebody who has that?
Yeah.
Oh.
We talked about
I had
that a
it
little bit
once.
last time.
Oh, did you ever? Did that ever happen to you?
Yeah. I want to say the times that I remember it happening is like I'm like drunk.
Okay.
And then
Just like I don't want to get up. You're like,
yeah. And like just I was going through a really hard time in college.
Mm-hmm.
I was like doing 2 jobs. I don't know, I was not getting sleep. I don't know how I was living.
Yeah.
But I remember like not getting like enough sleep and then like struggling to sleep, but when I was finally asleep, I'd still fight to wake up. So it was very like
Stressful.
one of those, yeah.
Yeah, with some people, my wife for one, would imagine demons and demon voices and stuff like that, and just being scared, like the fear just sinks in.
Or
So,
you can't like move. Like I think
yeah.
I would try to move and everything, and I'm even trying to scream. I cannot like move.
Yeah.
Now, and like no one can hear you. It like it feels like someone is like covering this, but like I can kind of try to. I can't open my eyes. It's the creepiest like experience.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I thankfully haven't experienced that. But
Yeah. So, reoccurring dream. What was yours?
Mine was running away from something chasing me, basically.
Okay.
It was a
Shadowy
very-
demon.
I don't think I ever saw it in my dream, but
But you know you're running.
yeah. Well, I start off the dream like running, and then I just keep running.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess.
Were we talking about paranormal stuff, right?
Yes.
So you told me your story.
Yeah. I just
Have you
a
ever?
slight experience.
Yeah. Have you ever had any paranormal experience where you thought it was like,
Something else.
yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
What was yours?
Well, we've had a few. When I was younger, we had this apartment that I think was haunted. So, for instance, we had like a laundry room area,
Hmm.
and sometimes there'd be like a random light there where there actually isn't like a lamp or anything that should be emitting that type of light.
Okay.
Or things falling down, hearing people's voices.
You just made me remember something. So
Oh.
just chime in there.
Yeah.
I woke up one time, me and my cat, and I peeked through like the corner of my eye because I'm sleeping sideways, and I could see my door. And my cat is standing right by my drawer looking at the door too, and then all of a sudden just this red light emits.
Ugh.
And I'm like, is this a dream?
Mm-hmm.
Or is this really happening?
Oh my gosh.
But I didn't bother to investigate, so I just fell asleep.
Oh.
Wow.
But it was one of those, like, it felt super real, and it might have been a dream.
Yeah.
So again, it's like, I don't know, when people give like their eyewitness account, I'm like, can you really trust it?
Yeah.
Sometimes I confuse it. So that could have been it, but it was super weird.
I can't believe we were able to fall back to sleep. I would have been.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had
I was
another
gonna say,
experience.
You must be really like tired.
Yeah, so I had another experience where I was like in bed and I was looking up at the ceiling and I saw like kind of the shadow just kind of like moving in different directions. And I literally rolled over and like, I'm too tired for this. Another time, I don't think I went into this far detail, but there was another time actually at that same house. I woke up in the middle of the night and I saw a shadowy figure next to me. And I remember swinging, like thinking I was getting attacked. So there was nothing there.
Wow.
So
When that happens to you guys, if that like okay, maybe I'm just like really into like
no, go
spooky
ahead.
stuff. But when that happens, like, does something in your waking life like correlate with it? Like, hey, you woke up for a reason. In
Yeah.
that sense, or
Oh, speaking of that, I actually woke up at midnight just last night, or this morning. This morning.
This one.
And just for no reason, I heard an owl outside my house. It was just,
ooh.
you know, exactly that.
Yes, yes.
Ooh. Oohing and awing or owling or whatever you would call it.
Okay.
So that's kind of weird. I don't know if it means anything.
It's not like usual for you to hear owls. Like
No, I mean, I've never heard an owl at this property, so
Oh.
that was weird. And it kind of like, I woke up and I just remember just like, I woke up thinking like somebody turned on the light switch, but it was the nightstand light that's been on. So it wasn't like it turned on, but I don't know. It's just something like it felt like somebody turned on a light switch and I was just like, oh, like, you know, oh, turn off the light kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of snapped out of it and just kind of, all right, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard the owl and I was like, oh, does that mean anything? Like, I don't know.
Okay, so when things like that, I don't know. I'm like a nerd that way. Just things like that kind of happen. I go straight to like Google and I'm like, what does this mean? Is
Well,
there
what
a
does it
spiritual
mean?
meaning? Like, what if?
Does it?
I mean, before, I would see like, okay, it's either, well, let's see, the hooting was it like?
It's very subtle.
Was
Just,
was there three? Like, was there a number? Do you remember? Or was it
no
just,
number.
like-
I just remember I looked at my clock or phone and it was midnight.
Oh,
It was
okay.
12 in a couple minutes, maybe 12:03, 12:04.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, it could be a little bit of both. Like, it's someone either like visiting you, you know, or just, you know, just an owl.
Or just an owl, or nothing at all.
Or nothing at all.
Yeah. Sometimes, I don't know, people try to, like, put in meaning to things.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. I don't know. People, you could find meaning in anything, really, if you want to, but I don't know. I guess it's each individual up to decide what it means to them. So, for me, I don't know, I was just kind of looking left and right and just, all right, just now go back to bed.
I had an experience when I was in Boston where I had a few roommates. We were all renting together. And I probably should have gotten, like, the place blessed or something. But, yeah, so in the hallway, I kept feeling, this is really creepy, but I kept feeling, not seeing, but feeling somebody just kind of being there, but in, like, a crouching position all the time, every time I would go past there. And I kind of dismissed it because obviously, like, that doesn't make any sense. But every time I passed there, I would have the same feeling. And I felt like it was a male for some reason.
Interesting.
So I never brought it up to anybody. I didn't even, I think at that point, had informed, like, my family about it because it was just kind of odd.
She's opening it up to us right now.
Breaking news.
Oh, that's awesome.
But then I was talking to my roommates, and they were talking about having the same feeling. They were talking about it together. And then I asked them, well, where do you feel it? And then they said the exact same place, the same position, feeling like it was a guy. And I said, okay, well, that's kind of odd.
Vibes, frequencies, you know, just you get a sense of it. Somebody told me, just going down the conspiracy again, that objects emit frequencies and, you know, they absorb
like the
memories.
Energy and things like that? Like, would you say?
I don't know, but it's weird because going down the rabbit hole, because this is how they explained it, something called the chronovisor. And this was invented by supposedly somebody from the Vatican. And there was one of their physicists that came up with the theory that objects obtain memories by the frequencies and harmonics that they have. And so they found the right frequencies to tie into. They created a device, and they could literally look into the past.
Whoa.
So I was like, dude, that's awesome. It makes for a great story, but I don't know. Just, I don't know how much of it's true.
I've definitely felt like that because sometimes I get, like, psychic visions where I'll actually, like, see things.
Ooh.
And there was a car, I think my dad bought it, and when I first sat down in it, I could see it being underwater.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, well, how did this happen? I didn't know about the history of it, and then when I was talking to him, it came out. So I definitely do think it holds things.
Did you end up getting that car?
Yeah, we did.
Wait, is that your car now?
No.
Oh, like, where's the bat?
Whoa.
But I think that kind of, I mean, so I'm Catholic. I think it kind of makes sense with, like, the blessings too. Like when we bless, you know, the house, obviously our crosses, like, to kind of have that frequency inserted into whatever object.
Yeah. Ward off the bad spirits.
Wait, I'll add to that because I wasn't always, like, really deep into my faith. And, like, the time that I was, like, doing the sleep paralysis or anything, that's when I was, like, having a hard time battling it. And recently, like, when I started to get more closer to God and everything, I found myself, okay, I'm just gonna, like, pray and whatever, and like, say Hail Mary and Our Father, and I was able to overcome it, like, sooner and felt better about it, rather than, like, just screaming and, like, freaking out.
It's funny you mention that because I had a friend that was super into those sleep paralysis all the time.
Whoa.
And that's what they would tell me is like, oh yeah, I would pray, and that would just kind of make that go away.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, in my mind, I would think of it as just logically. I was just like, well, I think you're just focusing in your thoughts, you know, by concentrating on a prayer, and helps probably stimulate your mind to just kind of like release. So that's just me looking at it from the outside. I'm like, yeah, but who knows? There's all kinds of unexplained ways of kind of looking at it. Like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, paranormal experiences. Oh, crazy. I would hear those all the time from my cousin. So she would kind of come visit and share these ghost stories, and I would get freaked out. So we wouldn't watch horror movies, but you know, hearing the real stories, that was more freaky than anything.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Mama was very religious, so she
Yeah,
was
like,
no horror movies.
when you like listen to someone, I don't know if you guys ever like feel that, or when you're listening to a story, you kind of feel everyone's emotions as
Mm-hmm.
they talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of, you know, brings the energies together. I feel. Who was it? Somebody told me this freaky experience one time. I don't know how much of it's true. Again, it was just, but his thing was he met some guys. He was out. I forgot what he did. I think he performed some kind of weird illusion or trick. And then he asked the people he was with, and one of my friend was one of them. And then he asked, "You know how I did it, right?" He's like, "Yeah, I know how you did it. You took our energy." And he's
Wait,
like, "Yeah,
what?
you're right." He said he took their energy. I was like,
I need that.
and I don't know if it was, again,
Whoa.
yeah. And again, I don't know how much of the story is true.
Yeah.
You know, people are out drinking, having a good time. You know, it's like, but, you know, it could have been just some guy pulling an illusion. But it's cool to hear it in the story, in the context, and how they tell you. Like, yeah, I met this guy, he did this. It's like, and, you know, a lot of my friends, they're very into, like, their little storytelling. So they get very into, like, the details of, like, dude, this was it. This is where we were. And, yeah, that kind of story was kind of stuck with me. I was like, oh, wow, that's freaky. And it made me think about it, like, yeah, I wonder if that's possible. I don't know. Maybe that's why people congregate in churches, you know, that energy, just good positivity. And they do say prayer works. So, yeah. Something to add to that? Like you were getting ready to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I mean, even if it's not like just like being Catholic or prayer or anything, like, because I used to just be like, I would say spiritual or manifestation. It's kind of like across the board, just about the same. Like,
Yeah.
getting like a group of people together, having the energy, having like saying it out loud or like praying. When you tell people like, oh, pray for my family members, they're ill, pray for them to get better, you're putting that out into the world, and you're, you know, everyone's intention and energy like that, put in, like,
Kind of makes you wonder about Ouija boards.
I don't mess with that.
Wait, what?
I said it makes you wonder about Ouija board, you know, because everyone's channeling energy.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. You guys ever play that Ouija board? No. Too scared. It's funny. My friends are very superstitious, and I remember I brought that up jokingly. I was like, "Hey, it's Halloween's coming up. Let's bring out the Ouija board." And they were like, "No." They were just really afraid of that. I don't know. We're kind of like the ones to poke the bear. So just me and my wife, we actually stayed in Chicago at this hotel, which is actually a very haunted hotel. So it was called the Continental. And there's this big backstory behind serial killer that killed a lot of people there at the bar. All kinds of stories that go behind it. Not just that, but other stories. Just all kinds of things. And I remember we kind of stayed on the floor where I think one of the rooms was condemned, where you couldn't go into it. And I was like, ooh, you know, I wonder if we'll see anything or hear anything. And I just remember just having this very, like, panicky, anxious feeling. But other than that, that's nothing ever came of it.
Do you think that panicky, anxious feeling comes from knowing that it's haunted, or is it like the presence there?
Maybe the presence. Again, just, you know, I'm very calm, cool, and collective. But it was kind of like, you know, just feeling a little heart rate going up. My thoughts were fine. I was like, I just want to go to bed. But it was very like heart rate up. Kind of like I just had a Celsius.
I know, I was trying to slow down because I'm like, I'm feeling it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we're always one to kind of just poke the bear. It's like, oh, let's like, there's some spots in San Diego. Have you ever visited the old
Whaley House?
Yes.
I grew up having to go there like 4th and 5th grade.
Yeah, Old Town.
Whenever we would spend a whole week in like Old Town and like Balboa Park learning about the history. So
What is the history? Oh.
You put her on the spot.
I'm sorry, I was like really young, but well, no, but kind of. But I just know that like it's this family that lives there. I don't remember the whole story, but
Neither do I.
I just know that they.
I just know it was haunted.
It is known to be haunted.
Yeah.
I've been there though, and I like remember taking pictures and.
Me too. I remember
Definitely.
wanted to see. I'm like,
Looking.
is there anything there?
Yeah. Other than maybe like that maybe it's the flash. What
Yeah,
happens.
something reflective.
Yeah.
I had a picture like that. Yeah, I was with friends. I think this was in middle school. We were pretty young. We went to a restaurant, and we took a picture in the bathroom. Just us. There was definitely nobody else in the bathroom. And when we took the picture, there was another woman in there.
Wow.
But it was just like her head. There was no like body.
That is weird.
It was very weird.
Yeah,
Does
I
it
remember.
have that picture?
My friend does from
Okay.
yeah.
There's like
Show it
internet
to
photos
us.
that have that all the time. There were people like took photos and I'm like, oh, this wasn't there.
That wasn't there before. I
Yeah,
didn't see
it was
like,
developed,
later.
and you see people. Yeah, all kinds of weird things. The internet. I don't know. You can't even believe
now,
anything.
I mean, now you can like Photoshop things.
Yeah,
and whatever
AI
is coming
yeah.
coming up with. You can like put your picture there and then tell it you want it to look professional.
It's so funny you say that, just because I just recently had an upscale photo of my grandparents. And I shared it to our little family group chat. And then I had the AI do the mashup with my son and my grandpa, hugging each other. So I was like, oh, he got to meet his great grandson, kind of thing. But, AI mashes it together. That's pretty cool. Same thing with one of my best friends who passed away too. It's like, had a little AI photo of him and my son kind of holding each other. I was like, oh, it does all kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
Ever seen Black Mirror?
A few
Yes.
episodes.
Yeah, the one with the man, who was it? The redhead guy, where he passed away, but they put his consciousness into this.
Into something.
Well, it was AI as well. It started that way. Like, I think it was either an app or on the phone, or I don't know. But his consciousness was talking, and they like, we could transfer it into an actual robot, and it just kind of escalated into that. It was just super weird and freaky, but it was pretty like that's kind of what we're living in now.
Yeah.
They took that one kid who died, who died, and then I think he had a little statement he wanted to say in court.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's pretty crazy. But it sounded super generic, so wasn't very good yet. But ChatGPT, on the other hand, speaks like a human. I don't know if you ever use it or not.
Well, I have Gemini. It's Google's
Okay.
AI.
Probably the same thing. Does it have a human voice?
Yes, it does. Or you
Okay.
can actually choose your human voice. Like
Oh,
if
okay.
you want like a guy or a girl, and if it's like an
Yeah.
accent, or if it's like an excited voice, or
Oh, okay.
a mellow one. So yeah, I don't know if ChatGPT lets you do that, but
I
Gemini
think
does.
it does, but I haven't played with the features. But the guy sounds very clear and very much like, okay, like a human would, just much more smoother and talking.
Like,
What-
would you say it's better than, or like more crisp than like a Siri or a
Oh yeah, 100%.
Bixby or
Or an
what's the other
Alexa.
one?
Yeah.
Alexa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's super like smooth. Yeah, it's just very uses ums and ums and little things that humans do to kind of like differentiate itself.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to be online or on the phone with somebody, you're probably just not going to know if it's a person or not.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes I get like that, like, are you human? Are you?
Yeah, like, okay, if you start calling like customer service people,
Yes.
and then it's like, hello, how can we help you today? And you just start talking to it like it's gonna talk back to you, and it's like, oh, I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Can you say that again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would just pause now and wait for it to kick in.
Yeah.
And that, I would say that started, not started, but that reminds me, like, when, I don't know if you guys had this phase where I would call someone, I go to their voicemail, and then then their voice would act like they answered. So then you know,
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, what's up?
Hello,
And then you start
hold on,
talking
hold
to them. Like, I was talking to your voicemail, not you.
Yeah, like, oh, hold on, let me turn on the radio or turn it down.
Yeah.
Like, tricks, ha, just kidding.
Right?
Yeah. I used to hate that. Get tricked. Good times. Well, what else were we going to talk about? I was going to bring something up, but totally spaced out.
Something earlier.
About?
Oh, no, I thought you
No,
were trying to go
I'm
back to
fishing, so
something.
come on.
What's
Faith? You mentioned, I guess, you didn't outright say anything, but I'm assuming
Feel like
you're not religious?
You stay neutral on the topic.
I am. I went
Yeah.
through my born-again Christian phase after a breakup. Looking for answers, looking for what does it all mean kind of thing, my phase. But ultimately, I just landed like, I don't want to be a hypocrite.
What's
and
the
then,
hypocrite part to you? What do you mean?
well, you know, you try to walk the straight and narrow part, but then you're over here playing house with your girlfriend. So it's like I felt very much hypocritical. But also there was just a lot of
Things we probably
holes.
don't agree with in the values.
A lot of holes in the logic of stuff that was presented to me, in which I was asking questions, and it was ultimately, you know what, you just have to have faith. And I was like, well, that's not an answer. That's just kind of a little bit of a cop-out ish. And yeah, that's kind of ultimately where I landed. And it's funny too, because I grew up very Catholic with my parents. My dad was in, you know, the church band, and we'd go to church every Sunday. But ultimately just I don't know, just walked my own path.
So now you're like agnostic, or you're...
Yeah, I guess you could probably say that. Not that there's a label or anything. I mean, that's technically what agnostic is like.
Yeah.
so yeah. But I don't know, it's so weird. Like, it's like those people that say like, hey, don't use my pronouns, or you know, don't. It's like,
Don't
yeah,
label me.
yeah. It's like, don't label me. But yeah, whatever. I don't know. But it was you know, people have their own connection to God, so you know, you kind of know when you talk to them, you know, it's your own relationship to them. So that's ultimately where I landed.
Yeah. Everybody's on their own journey.
Yes, and it's sad to say, it's they usually come to him when they have something going on. So going through hard times, going through a breakup, going through midlife crisis, you know, it's like, I don't know.
I heard this homily one time. It's like, you know, you don't forget to go to church when you need something, or when you're at a low point in your life. You don't forget. But like, once you've gotten what you wanted, or once, you know, you're feeling better,
You step away.
yeah, you forget. You're not giving that much attention as before, or maybe it's just, you know.
Here's the other part that kind of came with that. It at a point, it almost felt a little cult-like, you know, kind of like you have to drink the Kool-Aid, you know. And then also, like, I just, even, this was very early on, but as life continued and I saw other friends kind of going their way into church and into different faiths, I would see that it was almost like at their low point. And I almost felt like they were taking advantage. I don't know, well, for one thing, I'll just give an example.
They were
Person
taking
A.
advantage, or they were getting taken advantage of?
They were getting taken advantage of. So, like, I had a person, which I won't name, but the Mormon church, you know, tried to indoctrinate her. I just felt like, you know, is this really because you want to, or is it more just the pressure of it, just because you're at a low point? Which, again, you know, it's like, people do that. I get it. You know, they try to look for answers. I did. But, from the outside looking in, it just, to me, it felt like, well, that's just not for me.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, that's really, disappointing is too light of a word, but it's terrible when you see people using something that's supposed to be holy, like their religion.
See,
for
that part.
manipulation.
So
or using it as a vulnerability to your vulnerability. Like, hey, like, trying to get you to do something, it's like, hey, well, God would want you to do that. And I don't like that.
Well, I've also seen those other documentaries where, I don't know, then people started those their own cults, and it became like that. It used kind of religion and kind of put themselves in the center of it. So it felt very much kind of like using God as the vehicle. So, yeah, it's like, just, I don't know. People, absolutely. You could use anything. Everything's, a tool. You could, like I always say, it's like it's a hammer. You could build a house or you could kill somebody with it. It's like, it's how you use it. How you wield it. So.
Yeah.
I know, Debbie Downer. That was so dark. Like,
No, I don't think so. You're just expressing your journey.
yeah. How about you guys? I want to know about your guys' experience with religion, God, church, etc.
You want to go
Oh,
first?
okay. Yeah, I think I don't think I've ever gone through a phase where I didn't believe in God. I grew up Catholic, so that kind of made it easy to, just kind of go into it. But I don't know. Oh, do you need another one?
No. I was just like, I don't know why I felt like I needed a drink.
Okay.
Probably
Your
got
energy's slightly going down.
No,
Maybe some
it's
candy.
still up.
Oh,
But
okay.
It's weird. Kind of like you're snacking, just like you
Yes.
just snack popcorn or
Because,
something.
like,
It's just like a
have to
habit.
move.
Yeah. You get it. So.
Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted. We're in
It's
the
the
library.
Celsius.
I know. Keep going.
Yeah, but no, I've always seen it as like my relationship with him, which I think has made it easier for me to keep my faith. I think a lot of people, when they see religion, it's more of like just thinking about going to church and the community, which is nice, but I always felt it very personal. I definitely grew in my faith in college, I'd say. Just, I guess, you go through that phase of like finding out who you are aside from your family.
Mm-hmm.
I was living in a different, state, so it was totally disconnected.
And you had like no family
No.
over there in Boston, so yeah,
Yeah.
kudos
That's the
to
whole
you.
college experience.
I know, kudos to you, because like, that's a scary thing when you're young and you're just out there alone without family, like on the other side. So crazy.
Yeah, so I started leaning into more of the like volunteering and trying to like learn more about why do we go to church and like why do we do these things. And so just being able to connect with people, being able to serve people, and then just seeing the way that God was working in my life and other people's lives definitely strengthened, my understanding with him. But yeah, I've definitely gone through hard times. I think it's interesting because typically, yeah, you're right, people seem to unfortunately use religion to kind of help themselves to get their answers and then kind of leave, or they use it for comfort.
Get their answers or get you to kind of do what they want you to do.
But I have a tendency to...
When you say that triggers me.
Oh.
Just,
Ew.
well, no.
Let's talk
going
about
back
it.
dark.
I know, let's talk
But
about it.
I think of like the whole scandal with the church and children and the little what do you call it, the altar boys and stuff like that. That part is just when you say that, like is that it? Is that what they were doing? They were using their position of power, their position of manipulation to wield it. So that part gives a big black stain
Yeah.
So.
And it definitely does. I mean, in our religion, we, in like a very simplistic way, not very eloquent, but basically we see ourselves as like one body, right? And so if you have some people that are not doing so good and doing terrible acts like that, it's impacting the whole body. Same as when you have, people that are doing good. It's impacting the body. And it's just, obviously it's devastating. It's devastating the people who are impacted and everything, but it's...
Yeah.
I guess it gives the religion...
To that.
Yeah. It gives religion like a bad rap, too, in general.
Yeah. I'll add to that because you said one body and everything. So, for me, like, after college, I did go through, like, a falling out of my faith phase. And I would say since I did go back into my faith and everything, like, yes, Catholic, I really don't agree with the whole, the altar boys, the priest, that part is actually what kept me away from the faith for the longest time. But, aside from that, I did grow up Catholic and everything, but for me it's the routine and the routine, right? And the community, what keeps me there, and I've always liked to serve, so being able to serve and it changed my life too. Going back to what you said, it also changed my perspective a lot. Like, I would say I already wanted to stop. Like, I used to smoke and drink, right? Like, in that whole phase. But once I started to really hone in on God and, like, okay, my body is His temple. Like, I gotta treat it like it's His, with holiness. It's His, like, nothing to hurt it, and especially what you see is what you become. So that's also when I started to not listen to, like, secular music that much anymore, really be more aware of, like, I used to listen to that, and it's all about, like, smoking, sex, alcohol. Like, I can't even listen to, like Travis Scott anymore, like YG, which I used to, like, bump in and think that was cool. But yeah, now, like, I just, like, oh my gosh, I can't listen to that. Or I hear, like, maybe my younger nieces, and I'm like, can you change it? Oh my gosh, I turned into that older person that was like, we're gonna have to listen to something else. So yeah, like, just wanted to add to that point. Like, it starts, like, I would say it just starts with God, or I respectfully whatever you believe in. Like, there's a higher power there. There's something spiritual. There's, like I said, I was in a spiritual phase where I was like, okay, it's Mother Earth, Mother God. Buddhist people, like, have their gods, but it's still, like, has that. There's still something that grounds you. Like, that's what I would say. There's, like, that's what they have in common, right? There's, like, meditation, prayer. It's still grounding. It's that you're doing at the end of the day. And I think, like, if you kind of, oh my gosh, I'm going down a rabbit hole. If you kind of like, maybe understand, like, addiction, or my personal like, addiction thing or whatever, like, I was replacing, like, my coping mechanisms with, okay, I'm gonna pick up the Bible instead of, like, take a smoke from a vape when I'm stressed, and, like, I haven't picked up another, like, vape, like, for myself. And, like, I just know it's possible if you want to change. And I grew up, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna jump into another hole. I grew up, like, seeing my mom, like, struggle with addiction, or something, or she just believes that she cannot live without cigarettes. Yeah. Right? So, like, I guess, addiction kind of runs in my blood, or you have that addictive personality. So for me, it just shifted, like, okay, I could be addicted to something else that's better for my body than just, like, all the bad stuff. And on top of that, like you said, people that you're around, that's where I also started to see the shift. Like, I didn't really have friends, super close friends, that were, like, heavily into their faith. I did, like, when I was younger, and then I did, like, stray away from them because I thought that, okay, they're too godly. No offense, okay. I did go through that phase. But, like, now, that's all I crave for. Like, I love that, like, I meet people, and that we can, even if they're not Catholic, if they at least they believe in something like a higher power, that's what grounds them respectfully or whatever. Like, yes, I like totally level with people on that part. Then before, like, I think I would just level with people, but like because like, oh, like because I'm drunk or what, and like being sober and everything just feels better than like, you know, having liquid courage and like and all of that. I'm not. I'm sober right now. Maybe caffeine.
Yeah.
And my sister with sugar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's funny you mentioned the liquid courage. Like, yeah, I always used to say like it doesn't give you the courage, but it definitely, I always felt like it multiplies your emotions. So whatever you're going at the time, if you're real angry over something, it's going to multiply. If you're really sad about something, you're really going to be sad. If you're really going to be happy, you know, that's why you got happy drunks. And
if you're suppressing something, that's when it will come out.
The floodgates come out. So yeah, it gives you, I guess a liquid courage is a simplified way to kind of put it, but yeah, definitely I always call it an amplifier or a multiplier. It just multiplies you. So, all right, give me your craziest drunk story.
Drunk story?
I know we're totally shifting gears, but because I was going to chime in and say one, but I was like, nah, I want to hear you guys talk.
Drunk story.
Funny or embarrassing.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Or just going out story. Doesn't necessarily have to be drunk.
Okay. Well, man.
I put you on the spot. Okay, let me chime in with mine then.
Because I'm a little shy right now.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
So I'll chime in with my story. So this is again after the breakup, and then I get myself a new used car. I go out to hang out with my friends, celebrate, and kind of, hey, look at me, I have my brand new used car. And we start drinking, having a good time. And of course, everybody has to get home. And so I'm stuck with having to drive them.
Oh, wow.
But as I'm driving, I am falling asleep at the wheel. And every 10 minutes, it's just like, Jesse, wake up. And I'm like, I'm awake. I wasn't sleeping.
Oh.
And good thing, I don't know, everyone was drunk too, so, you know. But it was funny just because it was like only just a mile up the road. But in that little mile, it was just falling asleep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm still here. My car's fine, but just funny story.
Oh my god.
Okay. Everyone's still here?
Everyone's still here, yeah.
Good. Okay. I'm 29 now. It was my 21st birthday. And, party phase. I wanted to do this challenge of like, it's my 21st birthday, let me do 21 shots.
Okay.
Shoot.
I did not get there.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of shots.
I think I made it to 14.
Oh, geez, that's even too much.
And I don't remember, I don't know, there's a part that a lot of my friends that were there, because I threw a big house party. Right?
Oh, okay.
I don't know, people from high school, people from like college and everything. Everyone, you know, had jungle juice and everything, and everyone, anytime I had like a new visitor, I'd be like, okay, let's take a shot. So when I had that idea, like someone gave me, oh no, I have a friend and she has a Sharpie. So what she was doing was like, you know, putting a mark every time.
Oh, like a little tally?
A little tally. So that's how I remember. I was like, I think the last Snap, when Snap was a thing, you know, Snapchat. Yeah. People had snaps, people had videos, whatever it was. I think I counted was like, okay, there's 14 or something.
Wow.
And after that, I was like, history. But, yeah, I would say...
Good.
People
well, not good, but...
People to this day...
But good that you're alive.
Well, yes, people to this day will still send me, like, a video from that day. And
wow,
like,
come up on memories?
And yes, and they'll be like, oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, remember this?
Oh when is your birthday?
July 29.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Leo.
How about yours?
If you remember the
February 8th.
Here.
February? I'm
February?
April.
What?
April.
Oh, okay.
Aries. Even though I don't really follow horoscopes or astrology, whatever you want to call it. But, yeah. It's funny because my brother-in-law, he's really into it. So he had like this big old book of I guess, astrology and who matches who, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I have people.
Who's compatible and what's your rising, what's your whatever.
Like, I share a birthday with people, same year, same date, and we are total opposites. And then I have a buddy too. He has the same birthday and year as my brother, and they're completely opposites.
I mean, have you heard that it goes down, it also boils down to what time you were born as well.
Oh,
and
the
where.
time. Okay.
So if you were in a different place, like on the other side of the world, and it was like, you know, whatever this time, and then where the stars are at.
It's fun to pretend. So
I know someone that was into it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, that's a lot.
yeah, it's fun to pretend that stuff, but I don't put too much into that.
Right.
Well, we're about that hour mark.
Are we
Yeah, we're actually past it. Yeah. So we could wrap this up. I leave the platform for my guests to kind of say their final words, final thoughts, final stories, anything. So with that being said, I will leave it up to you guys.
Yeah. Thanks again for having us. It was nice talking to you. First time to sit down. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you again.
Wait, the cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little ad here. Hold on. Can you guys see it? So, my niece does custom-made stuff. It says made to order. It is Aesthetic Handiworks. You can find it on Instagram. Exactly like this. Can you read it?
Yeah. Turn it. There you go. It picks it up.
She did this one with my name on it.
Oh, that's awesome.
As a thank you, or like one of her like trial stuff. But it's not just cups. Like, if you ever want merch, we mentioned t-shirts. I'll definitely follow up with her on that one.
Sweaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely anything custom made orders and everything. She's definitely working on that. That's one of her little small business, so she's trying to
That's awesome.
do. So I'm just trying to spread the word.
Yeah. If you send me the link, I'll make sure to promote it on my page and
Okay.
promote it on the channel. Well, with that being said, people, thank you for being a part of this. We're going to have more ghost stories and more experiences to be shared. So just stay tuned, and we're going to wrap this up for now. See you guys.